G'day and welcome to another Heat Signature Challenge run. Today we're going for Foundry Vengeance. So much like Glitcher Vengeance, we have a faction that we are only going to target, and we are only going to use weapons available in those ships and items available in that area of space. So weapons available in that ship means that if they're using shotguns, I can pick up a shotgun and use it. But in terms of cargo, I'm still limiting myself to the kinds of things available from that section of space. So let's start by actually taking a look at what is available from Foundry space. So we can't use our key cloner, we're going to have to sell that off. But we can use grenade launchers, and acid extractor is not particularly helpful, just grenade launchers. I think the crash beams actually belong to off-world security. I wish it actually still told me what faction those things belong to. No, crash beams I can use. That's cool. I can use acid traps, and then it's mostly grenades and crash beams. Right. Gotcha. So we will sell off our key cloner then. I'll take a quick look in the grenade store. How can we resist the opportunity to at least grab a breach grenade launcher? Sure, it's disposable, but whatever. Now we need to pick Foundry. Hello? This should be fun. So as I said, we're role-playing this as someone that's really ticked off with the Foundry, but still in some way, wants to emulate them. So we're gonna pop in and we're gonna murder everyone. Okay, so this is fine. Hey, I said throw. Annoying when it does that. 3 guards is actually super straightforward to deal with a single melee weapon, but we might as well grab a gun or two while we're at it. As I said, guns are totally allowed. Get murdered. Oh, okay, sure. We'll just tell you to get wrecked and take your stuff. Okay. You know what? You can start heading around here. That'd be great. Thank you. And we don't have the key, do we? No, we don't. There's our key. Down the bottom here. Thank you. Okay. Probably should have thought about that before I started this, but before I headed around that corner, whatever. Are we still able to fire at one of you? Yes. Cool. Then you're gonna come around the corner, get stabbed, and you get stabbed. Simple enough. Head back to a base, any base, doesn't matter who. And there we go. Mission down. Alright. So we didn't even use our breach launcher. Okay. Foundry. Any of these Foundry? Yes, okay. Doesn't matter how small, we will deal with the Foundry. Alright, a nice quick assassination mission, followed by heading back to base. Hey there, buddy. And we can even loot something. What do we got? A slipstream. That is unfortunately not something we can use, so I guess we will just drop it, and then it can be sold automatically. Go away. There we go. Back to a base. Alright. Tiny amount of liberation there. Okay, no living witnesses. Perfect. Still not getting the big missions with this, unfortunately. So we have to capture someone for this. Okay, well I guess that means we should actually buy a wrench. Give me a wrench. Why am I... This is why. We saw guards with wrenches, so it still makes sense for us to have this. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Come on. Yep. Okay. Get wrecked. Good. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. Turn around. Thank you. And then we can get you. Good. Alrighty. Emergency shield is definitely off-world security. Well, that can get auto-sold off. No problem. Okay. Cool. And you die. Might as well grab this key. You can keep going wherever you're going, buddy. I'm busy. The flesh stripper. Okay. We really need to come up with a rule for this, but I think we should go with whatever the quote shows, which is a real pity because I totally want to use this. It's a real fun weapon, but because it's a sovereign quote, I'm assuming it is a sovereign weapon. Whoops, stash later, sell it off. Sigh. The cost of a challenge run, eh? But that was worth so much money. Okay, we're most of the way through to what we need to get. Let's just, okay, large Foundry ship, lots of guard, short response time, no one is allowed to see us. What can we do against lots of guards, none of whom are allowed to see us? I reckon impact grenade, and then breach grenade. Subverter grenades? Those would be useful. Okay, breach grenades because they're fun, and subverters. So now we've got ourselves some grenades. We can handle like 8 groups, not 8, yes, more than 8. We can handle, let's just rework our things a little bit. Organize our inventory. So, we can handle, with this, about 11 groups of guards, although breach grenades are going to set off the timer. So, that'll be fine. Alrighty. We've already got our mission, so we should just get out and murder. Okay. Should be fine. We've got subverter grenades which will allow us to lockpick, because one of the odd things about this faction is we totally can do that. We can fire explosive hacks. Grenades are a very flexible thing, it turns out. And then... okay, let's see. If I play my... no, I'm not going to play my cards right then. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll let you... yeah, so grab this. We duck down here. And then hopefully things will time themselves appropriately that I can just straight up murder this entire group with a single impact grenade. Huh. It's... I wonder why it's shifting its stuff so much. Anyway. Well, worst case scenario, the alarm gets set off. It gets set off. That's okay. Not ideal, mind you, but okay. Because I can do some fun stuff with that too. Like so. Alright. Alright, so we let you guys come in. Actually, you know what? We'll do this. We let you guys come in there. And here. Yeah, that was the thing I was wondering about. So, I've been told that the speed at which we head towards the exit is related to when how many engines are left, but I think it's related to how many engines are left when the alarm is triggered, right? Okay, deactivate, blow that up, because you can see that the timer is definitely not progressing any faster. And then we'll return to pod. Okay, so now we got all the time we need. And probably some time we don't need. So you can die, and you can give me the key I need. Yep, you can get sold, that's fine. Don't even care. We've still got no living witnesses. We do have an alarm, but who cares? Alright. Now, let's see. Got this subverter grenade. You know what would be sensible to do with that? I'd say this. So there we go. We got ourselves a way of murdering someone. And there's our landing point, shall we say? Alrighty. So that's gonna murder that remaining guard for me in a minute. This guard can die. I can back up. Huh, interesting. Really wish I had a remote grenade. That would kind of help deal with the trap. On the other hand, you know what I could do? I'm really curious about this right now. If I breach over here. So, I mean, I could just breach this room. But if I rip out this room, the door comes with it. So, you know what? We can do that. Let's experiment. Yep, that does indeed eliminate everyone in that room. Okay, well, mission done. Quite happy with that. I mean, yeah, sure, we did... Oh, hey Mongo dude, how you doing? We did kind of cheese it a little bit, but good to think about that with breach grenades. Breach grenades remove the door, so they will remove everyone from adjoining rooms, even if there's a door between. If there's a wall between, they're safe, but a door, not at all. Okay, so where are we at with this? Can we afford our personal mission yet? No. Just to double check, we didn't inadvertently get more cash. Okay. Nope, that's glitches. Nope, that's glitches. Nope, that's off-world. Nope, that's glitches. I guess we're going with the crappy tiny ship. Because we are trying to kill the Foundry, using only gear found in the Foundry. I should have checked my mission for this character. That's what I did last time, to double check personal mission would work against the Foundry. Okay, you've been up all night and it's 6:20 a.m. Why have you been doing that to yourself? Anyway, back to the old murder. Okay, cool. I mean, I can use this. It's the same as what I currently have. And, yeah, we'll just drive the ship home. Okay, you get dropped off. We get a tiny amount of liberation and a tiny amount of cash, which is not enough to do anything. And now, let's just double check what our personal mission is. Oh, the Sovereign Officer, that's pity. No, I guess we will just get enough cash to do the personal mission, and then we will go and deal with the Foundry Stronghold. Alrighty. Yes, rescue this person without triggering an alarm. Okay, now that is definitely a challenge with our current skill set. impact concussive grenade launcher. I mean, these will work, but alright, we'll replace this. And then we've got more subverter grenades. We've got 7. That'll allow us to sneak through a good chunk of the ship. And then you just we'll see if we can get him out, or we just take out the captain. And then we've already done what we needed to do. Alrighty. So I guess we're ignoring the personal mission this time, because it's not against the Foundry. And we're exclusively going after the Foundry. Once we've eliminated the Foundry, then we'll move on to Sovereign and have this character rescue their partner. Alrighty, so I actually could take these guys out with regular grenades. Or I could just... no, they got some with armor. Okay. Don't have another... let's see. Aha! No, I totally can do that. Which doesn't help as much as I would like. Because, I mean, I can subvert this, right? But that doesn't get me where I want to go. And I could... no, I can't run through there. I could try and subvert there, but that again... like, my key problem is going to be these jerks. Now, they are far enough away from everyone else that I could potentially get away with that. Get away with just killing them, right? But I'm not sure. Anyway, I'm gonna have to chuck the subverter grenade. Okay, so we got a way through. Really should remember, use your remote ones first. And okay, I could just be safe and impact these guys. Thing is, I don't have many impact grenades. So, alright, let's just look at the path we've got to take and work out where we've got to do things. So we've got to take out this group of guards, regardless. Potentially, we can avoid dealing with this group and discharge through here. We want to ideally get to the captain. So if we charge through here, we... alright, so why remote ones first? So it's not actually remote ones that's relevant in this case. It's actually the restockable. So I paid for these grenades, but they're one shot. Once they're one and done. Once I've used them, they're never coming back. These ones will restock when I go back to the station for free. So I should use the ones that are gonna come back first. Remote is a bonus. Alright, anyway, so I want to take out the... like, if I take out these guards with one grenade, I can potentially get through here. Once I get here, I can use a subverter grenade to get through each of these doors, and one to get through here and take out the captain. And once I take out the captain, I no longer need to worry about the alarm, which is really the key thing that's causing me problems, because I can't use my breach grenades if I want to keep the claws. But I need to make sure when I use these grenades, I'm getting them where they'll actually take out all of them. Alright, good. I judged that about right. Crap, you are moving. Where are you moving to? You're moving to exactly the wrong spot. So that guy has just covered our path. That said, I could just murder him. And I might do that. That would fix his wagon, wouldn't it? A little bit of light murder. Never hurt anyone. Okay, so we'll dump him over there. Equally, I could have dumped him over here. Ooh, actually. So, murder you, pick up your body, take you out of this area, dump you here, where no one will ever go. Except, I assume, at some point when your body starts to smell. Okay, now we've made it all the way to here. Ooh, okay. Oh, shit. I need to get around here. Good. Okay, so the reason for that is I needed to not get in this guy's ring of detection, because that just could have resulted in awkward questions being asked, like, who are you, and what are you doing here, and why and how dare you murder that man? You know, questions no one wants to ask, or to have answered. Okay, so we will let this person get sucked out into space, or maybe not. I guess I overestimated the speed at which you can throw a wrench. I'll pick you up and drop you over here, why not? Oh, that is exactly not where I want it. There. Okay, good. You are running around here. Okay, now, here is where we solve our problems. So, I once made a mistake here. So if you hit the pilot, he's suddenly like, what's going on? And now, no alarms can ever be triggered. If you don't hit the pilot, the room is destroyed, but the pilot chair still exists long enough to have the alarm triggered very briefly, which means you lose the no alarms clause. Right now, they're very alarmed. With good reason, really, because, you know, of the whole murder thing. But there's not a whole lot they can do about it, so, I'll live. Let's see. You're impact. I do not want impact because I want to murder these guards. Goodbye? So one of the fun things about impact grenades, by the way, is guards do not know how to respond to them. We can use a subverter grenade here to deal with this jerk. And then hopefully that will finish him off for us. All he needs to do is start moving. Dude, if you could just start moving towards something. Good, thank you. Now, I need to pick up that person, so inadvertent murder is probably not a great plan. Alrighty. So. But I can just rip off the door with that. So I really just need a couple of things. So one is the guards are really suffering from the fact that breach grenades are just fun to use. Right? I mean, they're not particularly great to use because it's hard for me to get across there right now, for example. So, without me also cracking another one like here-ish, I actually can't get at any of these openings. If I had a glitch pod, it would be easy, but I don't. And I wouldn't use them because they're glitch attack, and this character is not using glitch attack. Okay, so let's just murder you. Not for any particular reason, just convenience. Okay, now. I need an alternate path. I really should have thought this through more, because I don't have an alternate path. Which means that my alternate path is really shit. What you do is you jump out the window. Send that to stash. You jump out the window and you use a gun to help get you on your way. And when that doesn't work, you repeat it. Because right now I literally need to make it across that gap. I've got no way of making the gap easier to get into. Well, actually, no. There is a way I can potentially try and do something about it. It's pretty crap, to be honest, but it could get me somewhere. So let's give it a shot. So what we do is we want to crack open the ship a little. Just a little bit. Hey! That. Alright, let's try this again. Alright. Goodbye? Good. So, reason for this. Really weird one. But if your ship is basically contacting the edges of another ship too often, then clipping gets disabled. See, I actually clipped through the edge of the ship then as it backed up. Now, yes, that was exactly what I wanted to do, except I then screwed it up. So, the other one would be docking there. I regret some of my life choices here. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're on the ship. We're facing the wrong way. No, don't frickin' dare. Yes! That is definitely not ideal. Just get shot. At this point, not in the mood anymore. I'll grab this. Rescued him. And I need to remember, when there is only one path, don't do what I did. Oh, crap. Did I fire that off into space? Looks like I did. Return to pod? Return to pod? There we go. No, that's fine. Okay. Try not to have explosives as the thing that you have as left or right click in this game, by the way, unless you're planning on using them, because yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna stash these so I can sell them, because this ship is never going back to a base. It is literally unable to be driven anymore. Hey, I wanted to leave now. That took way longer, and that is because I was too free with breach grenades. I know. Like, how can you have too many breach grenades? But apparently you can. Alright, let's drop this off, throw them in. Got ourselves a fair amount of cash from that, which means we can afford our personal mission, which we will then surrender the funds for. We're not going to do it just yet though, because as I said, the aim is to do the Foundry siege ship first. Alright, so we got lots of guards. You'll die if you stay on the ship. Alarm response time is super short. Buses are shielded, which means that the captain will be shielded. We have 6 subverter grenades. That should probably see us through. Do we want anything else? We could grab ourselves 3 conch grenades. If we sell this single breach grenade, we will be out of breach entirely, which is kind of sad. We can't fix it up. We'll sell this long blade. You know what? Let's just get some regular grenades. Why not? In a pinch, they'll do. Alright, so liberate the Foundry stronghold. Sounds like fun. So, siege ship missions are kind of an odd bird in this. The aim is to get to the captain's chair. Not to kill all the crew, but get to the captain's chair and then and then just use it, and then get out before the timer expires. Okay. Of course, you immediately start by coming towards me. Perfect. So the good thing is these guys are plenty far apart, which means I can just chuck this subverter grenade right in their faces, and they'll even fight over it for me, which is great. And then I can follow it up with a regular grenade. So I will do that now. And we immediately detonate it. They're all dead. I do love it when a plan goes off like that. Okay. That's good, because they were an immediate obstacle. We can now steal this keycard. And we don't... Ooh, actually, we kind of do just want to repeat that over here. Right? Because Same deal applies. Sure, these guys are close, but that's no problem. They'll just come to where we need to go. Easy. We do need that subverter grenade later, but that'll be fine. Okay, so we chuck this here. Detonate the remote grenade. We don't have... yeah, we're just going to use an impact grenade here. And then what we can do is we can even leave on the ground a subverter grenade for when the friends come back. Alright, let's just do this after he walks past. Yep. Now we'll grab our remote subverter grenade here. We'll chuck it over there. Why? Because all of them are going to come through. And then we just detonate that. And we chuck our impact grenade. Now, this is not as ideal as I would like, but mostly because of the time it's going to take. There we go. Get to the bridge. Get to the bridge. So now, subverter grenade here, followed by a regular grenade here, and then use get out. You know what? There's an easy way for us to get out. See ya, suckers! Nothing quite like a breach grenade for an early exit. Could have tried to find a window in that short time period, or just chuck a grenade that'll open an exit to space. Alright, so as you can see, we've now taken out the Sovereign jerks. Okay, so we are now, sorry, not Sovereign, the Foundry. We now own the Foundry. So we are going to do the personal mission now. Try and rescue a husband. We've got a lot of shields, and that's about it. So it's kind of good that we have this subverter grenade launcher and these subverter grenades. That said, we don't have much else. So, what else can we grab? Crash traps, pretty sure are not from this region, right? So yeah, I know. You can't... okay, where did crash traps come in? I'm pretty sure it's over here. Or maybe it was up... yeah, maybe crash traps are glitch attack? I really wish that the exclamation marks weren't here. Okay, where were you? Crash traps are right by off-world securities. They're actually off-world tech, so we don't get to use them here. Okay. And acid traps we could use, but they're not... these jerks are not acided. Also, you know what? Let's just grab this. Oh, we can't liberate a station while we've got a mission running. I remember that. I totally remember that. Yes, right. Well, let's do it. We can manage this. Right, we can subvert 4 of them. We can murder those 4. We can then use windows, we can use sound. What we first want to do is deal with the captain. Once we've dealt with the captain, we can pick apart the ship at our leisure. Alrighty. Unfortunately, the captain is going to be right at the other end of the ship. But the engines aren't at the other end of the ship. The engines are right here. So, we chuck this over here while you guys do that. So the good news about this is these guys kind of argue over who should take it. Now, every single one of these jerks is going to basically self-immolate. So, what can we do with that information? I don't... wait, I do. Good. Okay. That worked out way better than I thought it would. And we don't need to worry about whether or not we should murder these people because they're all bad people. No, something a little more nuanced than that. What? Not sure. Okay, so what we do... Let's do the bits that we know we want. So we'll let you wander off. That's fine. Back up, back up, back up. Seriously. Okay. Okay. That's fine, I guess, but still annoying. God. I was just like... slow mode out of that. Alright, now we can... Alright, they're all going that way. That's fine, I guess. So let's pull these guys out of position. Thank you. Now we can just rinse and repeat. Good. Okay. Alrighty, now. So we've successfully dealt with the problem of this mission having a time limit. We need their key. Well, actually, we don't need their key. Do we? Not really. Because we can subvert this and it'll be the exact same thing. In which case, do we bother with them? I think ultimately it's going to cost us the same to deal with them. Well, it's going to cost us slightly more to deal with them than to not. So we will ignore them. Come on. Just dock with a bit. I'm trying to dock with... Game. Seriously, that is a genuine bit you can dock with. What the hell? Thank you. So I will do this, and then we just go and use this grenade here. Oh yeah, it's remote. I'll chuck this down here in prep for the other guy returning. Detonate it. And then, you know what? Have fun. Shoot me. I dares ya. I double dares ya. That's right, lure those guards. Admittedly, I can't do a whole lot about it right now because that was my last subverter grenade, but it's fine. No worries. Okay, so where are we getting to? You, I need to capture you. Okay. I've got 2 subverter grenades. So my previous statement was in fact a lie. If that's the case, then I want... Except these are like regular grenades, right? Yeah. So I need you to be headed back. Yep, that was where you were aiming to go. That's fine. I don't care. Alright, we put that there. Great. Now we charge in over here. We actually want them to be shooting at me from this corner. Right? They immediately eliminate themselves because once you got a subverted shield, the bullets don't leave the shield. So they're literally eliminating themselves as a problem. Yeah, we don't want to use that because these guys do not get subverters other than subverter grenades. Shit. Okay, buddy. Come. Wait, yeah. Come here. Both of you. No. Fine. buddy. Just go. Just leave it. Leave it. Okay, so if I... Okay. So what I can do here is I can subvert over here. This will give me a key. Fortunately, this one... I fucked that up again, didn't I? So you're going to shoot. You're going to attract all of them. In which case, if you're going to attract all of them, really appreciate it if you'd attract them all down here. Goodbye, jerks. Okay. This is not an ideal... Can you guess that this is not going as well as I would like? Wait, let's just get in through the window. Okay. We shot out this window. So it's kind of difficult to tell where windows are from the outside when they've been shot out, but it's generally, you can just tell that there's a gap. Hey. There you go. Bounced off. That is the most at rest I've ever seen a ship in this game. Alrighty, so. Great. You frickin' move. Thank you. Now. Yeah. You can do that. So what we want to do here is we basically want to pull the same trick, right? So what we do is we shoot the gun. We just shoot it wildly in the air. These guys all panic. They run into the room. And then they get sucked out into space. Alright, so we also got their personal mission done. And no injuries. We knocked unconscious precisely one person. And yeah, that's set off only a single alarm. Overall, I'm really happy with this Vengeance run. Okay, so one of the other things is if you capture someone, their stuff comes with them, which means that I just got a key for the ship that I just left drifting in space. Alrighty, well that is your challenge run for today. Yeah, the Vengeance challenge is definitely one that I've been enjoying, and I'll continue to do them. Basically, this drift is running into the end stages. I've unlocked everything I care about, and many things I don't. In fact, I've got 4 liberations available here, so you know, I might as well use them. But generally what I do with liberations is try and make more stations accessible, rather than actually liberating, you know, useful items. I don't know why, I don't really have a good reason beyond it means liberators are doing more when I get them. But anyway, this particular drift is running very close to its final stages, so I'm looking forward to finishing it off, and the Vengeance runs I think are a really good way of doing that. And it's interesting to restrict myself to an arbitrary selection of gear in the game. So it's going to be interesting. Like, this is the one where I'm going to get all the silent options, and you know, subverters. This one I'm going to get all the non-lethal ones, and it's going to give me the crash traps. So yeah, I think that ultimately the Foundry or the Glitcher one. The Glitcher one's probably the hardest because you got the least directly applicable items for it. We also could have gotten the super shotgun. Silly. Oh well. That's your challenge run for the day. See you next time.